And we are live. Just give me 1 second. I gotta. 1 second. You can talk. This guy gets you in the.
Hi, everybody. Well, we're here. Will Faerber here, and of course, I'm here with Ron and Duke, and we're going to work a little differently today. Ron's had ran into a little wall with him a week or so. I'm going to let him explain it to you, but kind of like he did last winter. All of a sudden, the horse didn't want to move, and you go ahead and tell him what you experienced, Ron, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah. So a couple weeks ago, just after Thanksgiving, I went to get back on Duke, and he just didn't want to move under saddle. So what I did is I stepped it back to where I gave him some time off because I wanted to see if it was ulcer related or if it was a sore muscle related. I wanted to kind of go the easy way with the muscles first before I started doing anything drastic with his food or giving him medication. So I gave him about 10 days off, and then I started bringing him back into work, working hand first and then working hand and lunging. And he seemed to progress and get better at it. And he actually looked pretty good. He didn't look like he was sore. He was willing to work. He wanted to work. On Tuesday, I saddled up and got on him. After, I did the usual warm-up we do. And he still was doing that hesitation. He started out pretty good in a trot. He'd get about halfway around the ring, and then he would just either stop or slow way down or protest, head up in the air, or give little baby bucks, that kind of thing. And, I tried to see if I could work my way out of it, and I couldn't, so I walked him around a bunch, and then I got off, and then I lunged him again, and he looked great, no problems. So I'm hoping that, it was just sore muscles and that, we're at that point. But if it continues, then I'll move on to testing for ulcers. And then if we have to treat, we can treat. I think the big change was, just before Thanksgiving, it was warm out. They still had some grass to eat. And now they're mainly on hay with very little forage. And it's gotten cold. It's, it gets down into the 20s at night and it's cold. And, we had a week or so of really rainy weather. Cold, rainy weather. So
what we're going to do here today, I've had Ron just take the saddle off. I just want to start by just seeing him with nothing on and just let's see what kind of mood he's in and how he does. We just went through the same thing, with Q up again. Once again, she started bloating on us, and all of a sudden, same thing. When horses are used to working the way we work and they suddenly don't want to go, there's always some issue that they're experiencing. It's never just they don't want to go, And
I think he was actually doing.
You always have to look and.
Good.
It could be, as you said, the weather. The ground got harder. Ron had Hannel canter him a little bit outside. Some issues but the cold itself. Horses react differently. They stop drinking, and they started getting a little uncomfortable inside, in his digestive tract, something like that. But looking at him here, he actually looks quite good standing here. I was just kind of noticing he really did do a lot of change. His withers came up quite a bit this last year. Just standing here without anything on, he certainly is certainly looking way better than he used to look, even though.
Yeah, and I also did check.
He hasn't gotten going yet, but the big belly isn't there. He's I said the withers have come up quite a bit from where you started. So let's go ahead and let's see how he goes and see what we get to.
Yeah, and I also did check his saddle fit to make sure that there was nothing bad with it, and everything looked good. The panels looked good, the fit, that kind of stuff. Nothing was pinching.
I'm just going to step away for a second and get myself some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously the camera's not zooming in because the waypoint's back by the camera, keep it centered. So
I can see you plenty. Good. So it all looks pretty good. See if you can speed up that walk a little bit.
Move up.
Nice.
And walk.
We know how he normally is.
And walk.
Good. There we go. Good. And then try to speed it up a little bit again. There you go. Just keep opening that up. There we go.
And walk.
Let's walk again.
And walk.
Good. Good. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Actually, that's very good. Very nice.
Walk. And walk.
Yeah, keep that going.
Walk on.
Good. That's actually really good. See if you'll open it up just a little bit more.
And walk.
This is actually better than he normally does. Those are coming out and stretching right into it. That's actually really good. Yeah, and just keep that going. Really nice. Once again, just trying to get a little bigger again. Good. Good. Very nice. Keep that going. That's really good.
And walk. And walk.
This is actually a very good walk for him. This is one of the best walks I've seen too. It's sort of coming out and stretching right into it. This is actually very good. Keep it going. If you can even get a little bit more. Excellent. 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 And go ahead and trot.
Drop. Drop.
Really good. Keep trying to yield his hindquarters a little bit more to the outside. It's not stretching. Good. There we go. Good. Keep that going now. Now ask for a little bigger trot. See if you can get the trot a little bigger without losing that stretch.
Drop.
Yield his hindquarters just a little bit more to the outside. Yeah. Good. Good. See if you can get the stride even a little bigger. This is great, actually. Really good. Really good. Keep that going. Good. Good. See if you can get even a little bigger stride. Very nice. Let him come back to a walk again.
And walk.
Well, that was really good, Ron. So far, so good. As he comes to center line, go ahead and halt and let's see what he looks like on the other side. We were able to get that nice trot without even going into a canter. So far, so good.
And ho. Good job there, buddy. Gloves and multiple jackets. It's too early. Not ready for this.
We're still having pretty amazing weather here in California. I think after Christmas it's supposed to start pouring on us. Right now, it's about 75 degrees outside. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, we're at about 32 right now.
Yeah. Ooh, burr. Keep that walk going. See if you can open it up. A little bit more. Give him a tap. So don't be afraid that he might trot. Just ask for a little bit more. If he does, you just ask him back.
Walk.
Ask him to walk.
And walk. And walk. That's it.
Yeah, there you go. Bigger walk. Good. But it's really, I haven't seen this horse without any tack on in a while, but he really has changed quite a bit. His withers have come up quite a bit since the last time I saw him without a saddle on.
And walk. It's gotten very furry too.
Yeah, very furry as well. And go ahead and trot.
Trot. Trot.
And a little bigger than he wants to just give you. See if we can get a little bigger swing out of it.
Trot.
A little more. Keep it a little more active. Good.
Trot.
Good. Keep it going. Very nice. Even a little bigger. See if we can get the stride to lift a little bit now.
Trot. And trot.
Good job. Yeah, very nice. Good. That's really good. Just a little more active. See if you can get just a little more out of him. So start to see him lift up just a little bit more. There. Yeah, at least that. That's good. Keep that. Really good. Really good. Really good. Now let him walk again.
And walk. Walk on. Walk.
Now, just something that I noticed, he's a little more than usually drawn up in his back gut. You know what I mean? Back towards his hind legs.
Yep.
Which can be a sign of not drinking enough water.
Yeah.
I just pointed that out. But so, and he's really not at all big in the belly there, and actually pretty drawn up behind in the hind gut. I'm talking about.
Yeah. So we do have the automatic waters, and I know, I can tell by the amount of, like in the morning after the night, how much they, like it hasn't changed the amount of urine that we clean up. And I do see him drink. I see him drink outside. I do see him drink inside. So, that could be maybe he's not drinking enough.
Yeah, exactly. So just possible. Just something that's usually what causes that in the wintertime. They tend to not drink enough. Now go ahead and trot again.
Trot. Trot.
And then we're right away trying to open it up. So he's not just kind of stabbing and pulling right now. So we're looking for that swing to get bigger. So we start to see that legs lifting off the ground with a little bigger swing through the shoulder. Like that. Yeah. Good. Keep it going. Like that. Active. Very good. Very nice. I'm loving this. Good. Now go ahead and ask him to canter.
Canter. Canter. Canter. Canter.
Keep it going for a moment. Now back to a trot.
And trot.
You heard me.
You heard me.
Very good. Now make the trot a little bigger. See if you can get it to lift off a little bit more.
Trot.
Good. 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 Keep that. Keep it opening up like that. All right, and let him walk.
And walk.
Very nice.
Walk on.
All right, let's put the tack back on him. Now let's see if there's any change if we do that. But
Yeah,
really, all that lunge work was some of the best I've seen you do. I mean, he really went right there for you to walk, which he normally does not do. So that was good. And really good trot without having to. I mean, normally we would have to canter quite a bit to get that good a trot. So
yeah.
something improving here.
That's what was perplexing to me because he looks good on the lunge line,
Yeah.
but
Well, it's interesting because Karen's horse was kind of the same way. She looked okay in the lens eye when Karen would get on her. She just same thing, just angry about not wanting to go, and in her case, it was back bloating again.
yeah.
And now she's back to being okay again.
So what'd you guys do to change the bloating? Just out of curiosity.
She cut way back on her and changed the feed, a little different hay,
Yeah,
changed it as best she can, and cut him back a little bit. Also, not that he doesn't look like he needs to be cut back.
yeah. He actually looks pretty good right now.
Do you guys feed grain? What do you feed other than?
Yeah, we feed grain in the morning and in the evening.
How much does he get?
He gets a little combination. It's a cup of senior and a cup of balancer, and then I want to say, wait, 2 cups of senior, 2 cups of balancer, a cup of Outlast, and then a little bit of bee pulp and alfalfa pellets that are soaked. So
Sounds good.
yeah, yeah. I started him on that Outlast last year after we got done with the whole episode with ulcers, and it seems to work pretty good. I mean, it's supposed to basically kind of neutralize some of the stomach acid. It's a Purina product.
I just found out with our old dog Mick, who everybody knows, who's now 20 years old practically, but he's had this horrible acid reflux, and I took him twice to the vets. Who just said, "Oh, give him half a pill of Pepsid. That's all you can do." Another one gave me information. Well, I just did a little deeper research myself and found out that what causes this is protein. Normally, dogs should eat a high protein diet, but any dogs that have that stuff should not at all. They need to eat a very low protein diet. So
Yeah.
it just totally changed his whole diet, and all of a sudden he's way much better. Because I didn't
Hey,
realize it. I paid 2 different vets $100 a piece for their advice on what to do. Neither of them said anything but give. And I also did the research, and it said when I dug a little deeper, they said no, even a 20-pound dog should get a 20 meg. In other words, a whole human dose of that stuff of Pepsi.
yeah.
Interesting enough, and I doubled the medication. Why bother to go to vet? Look it up online.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? Luckily, I got some friends that are vets, so they usually help out with
That's
some of
good.
it.
Yeah.
We're lucky because of Cornell, and they got their vet school here, so
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
a lot of our
Yeah.
friends end up being animal doctors.
Unfortunately, California is the land of the rip-off veterinarians.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen anything quite like it. You go to a small animal vet, with a new pet, you come out with a $5,000 bill.
Oh yeah. Well, a small animal is ridiculous. I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah,
cheaper to take a horse to the vet than it is your cat or your
it
dog.
is. I know it's crazy. Yeah.
They just want to upsell you with all these little things. It's like,
Yeah. Oh, you want to have all this tested? Fortunately, I grew up with one of the most wonderful vets, best vet in Kentucky, and he did everything from lions, tigers, horses, and he came right to our house.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Of course, he was the horse vet as well.
Ooh. All right, let's go over here so we can get you lined up.
Okay, so just like you were before with just the lunge line, I just want to see if we still have the same horse.
Just tightening up his girth. Duke, you're being a good boy.
Yes.
You're being patient.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe we're so close to Christmas already. It's crazy.
I know. A week, what? A week and a half or something?
Not even close to already.
10 days? Yeah, today's the 14th. Yeah, it seemed like yesterday it was summer and now it's the middle of winter.
Yeah.
Been a fast year. I think it's ever since they had that earthquake in Tokyo, something happened to the rotation of the Earth. It changed slightly.
Oh yeah, so everything's kind of thrown off.
But everything's been going faster.
Oh, it could be too that we're all getting older.
I'm getting older faster.
Yep.
We're not getting older, Ron. We're getting better.
Yeah, exactly. We just know
That's
more.
right.
Sometimes we know more.
Sometimes.
All right. Okay, walk on.
See if we can get right back to that nice big open swinging walk that we had before we put the fat on.
Come on, walk on.
And try to open it up just like we did the other way.
Walk on.
Good, good. Keep opening that up. This is actually very good. Better than normal. Good, good. Keep trying to see if you can get it a little more active, a little more swing in it. Right. Really good. Really good.
Come on.
Yeah, just try to open it up a little more. Good. And go ahead and trot.
Drop.
Good. And once again, like we did the other way, trying to maximize that swing, pushing the hindquarters a little bit more outside.
Drop.
Good. There we go. Good. Keep that.
Drop.
Good. Keep that going. Really good. Even just a little bit more. See if you can get a little more of that backhand. There you go. Like that. That's what I want right there. Like that. Keep that. Keep that push happening back there. Yeah, like that. A little bit more. That's great. Yep. Good. There. Really good. Right there. Keep that. Keep that. That's fantastic. Keep that. Really good. Keep that. Keep that. And let him walk again.
And walk. And walk. Walk on.
Let's keep that big walk. Go ahead and let him halt and change directions.
And
So far, so
move.
good.
Okay, bud. Come on. Walk on.
You can make it just a little more active. A little bit more. Again, worry about him trotting. Ask a little stronger. Good. Good. You can go ahead and trot.
Trot. Trot. Trot.
Good.
Trot.
Now, so you can get right back to that place where we see that big swing. We see him start to lift off the ground a little bit. Even a little bigger, tap of the whip.
Trot.
There, good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Just pushing the hindquarters outside a little bit again. There. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Good. Keep it going. A little more active.
Trot.
Good. Good. A little more. Still stabbing a bit in front. Give him a little tap so you can get a little more lift off. Tap. That's getting better. Good. Like that. Good. A little more. Yeah, keep that going. Keep that going. Really good now. Now let him walk.
And walk.
No, it's pretty interesting because we've gotten the best trot and walk out of him without having to canter. This is back to the first time we've ever gotten this good a trot and walk out of him without having to canter, interestingly enough. Now let's go ahead and halt and go ahead and put your upper side reins on. Let's see how he reacts to that.
Yeah, I didn't do any of this when he had downtime because I just didn't want to like force the issue at all.
Yeah, I think that's something. Just step off and leave it alone. Just stretch for a while. Come back.
Come on.
Good. Now try to activate that walk just like you did when we had him in the stretch. Let's see if we can get him to step up into a little more active frame there. Go ahead and let him trot for a second. It's okay. Go ahead and trot for a second. Push his hindquarters out a little bit. Keep trying to push. Let them have a bigger circle and hindquarters out, and be active there. Good. Good. Keep that. Push the hindquarters out a little more. Keep trying to yield them a little bit to the outside. Good. Keep that going. Keep trying to yield the hindquarters. Hindquarters are still a little bit to the inside. He wants to kind of hang.
And trot. And trot. There you go, buddy. Good boy.
Yeah. Keep that going. We're just always trying to yield them a little more outside. Little tap. Yeah. There. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep that. Good. Good. Keep that right there. Good. Good. I like he's getting active. Good. Getting there. Keep that. Good. There. Good. Keep it a little more active. Good. Again. There. Good. 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 Very nice. Keep that trot. Keep that. Hindquarters out a little bit. So when you see him trying to dump down too low or over curl, you know you need to push those hindquarters out a little bit more so you engage it a little more and lifts through. Like that. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. As your circle get bigger, you got to push the hindquarters out a little bit, but on a bigger circle. There. There, like that. Keep that going. Keep pushing them out. Like that. Now hold your ground there and stay on a little smaller circle for a moment. Just stay right there and keep the hindquarters out away from you. There, like that. It starts to bend away from you. There. Keep that going. Again. Hindquarters out. There. There. Good. Now let him walk.
And walk. Walk on.
Nice. Active walk.
Walk on. Yeah. Walk.
Good. Just keep the walk going for a moment. Just want to see you soften the walk for a second. There you go, like that. Good. Keep that going for a moment. As you come to center line there, go ahead and ask him to halt and change directions again.
And who? Good job.
So far, so good.
Oh, walk on.
Keep that going. Good. Even a little more active.
Come on.
Yeah, there we go. Good. Go ahead and trot them.
Okay, drop.
Once again, push them out of that bigger circle. Let the circle get bigger at first, but try to push the hindquarters out at the same time. Keep going. Again, tap. Hindquarters out a little more. You can get it. Keep it going. Good there. Good. Keep that going. Hindquarters out a little more. Tap. And again, just a little more active. He's just stabbing just a little bit. Tap.
Drop.
There. At least there. Now he's starting to lift a little bit. There. I'm starting to see a little air under his front feet. That's what I want to see. Keep that. Keep it. Keep it just like that. Really good. Right there. Good. There we go. Good. Now hold it on a little smaller circle now. Just hold your ground there for a second. And let him go around you and push the hindquarters out. Right there. Good. Act. A little more active. Tap. Using it a little bit. Up. There you go. Like that. Now let him walk.
And walk. And walk.
Very nice there. Keep that walk for a moment.
Walk on.
Go ahead and let him halt.
And who?
Okay, and let's get on and see what we get. So far, all that was really good. I just hope we haven't exhausted him, but all that was wonderful. Let's get on and see how he reacts.
Well, should be warmed up after that.
Should be. That all went really, really well. In fact, that's about as nice as or nicer than these lines. I mean, that was the best walk we've gotten out of him. Came really, really quickly without having to canter. So some things have been proved.
Okay, bud. Come on.
But horses are also like people that sometimes they just need a break from doing things.
Yep.
Do something different. And of course, our idea and the way we work is we don't, we try to work in a way that they don't, become resistant or bored. But they all have their different levels of this or that. They're all personalities, just like you and I, that we have to learn to read and work with.
Duke, you're being good.
He is. Very patient boy.
Come here. Yeah, I spoke too soon.
Listen, time we said, yeah, I think I'll go home.
Come here. Come here, bud. Got to peel off some of his clothing.
There you go. Well, it's kind of an interesting thing with him too, because he certainly doesn't exhibit any. It's like he's not super high for the fact that it's 30 degrees out there.
Yeah.
So that's a little interesting.
Come here, bud. Come on. Right there. Just check your girth real quick. Okay. Step forward. Come on. Take a step. Come on. Take a step. Good boy. I've been working on this. He's, does that walking off thing.
Yeah.
Over. No, the other over. Take a step.
With this camera.
Nope. Come here. Come on. That doesn't mean go as soon as I put my foot in the stirrup.
That's what. Just take the slack out of that rein, your left hand there, because there's no slack in the rein. And who? That looked like a cold weather mount.
Ooh, yeah. Oh. Right there. Okay, walk on.
Okay, once you organize, let's just go large on the walk. Just keep opening up that walk as you go. Yeah, just go large, just trying to get him to open up the step as you go forward.
Come on, walk on. Walk on.
There you go. Good, keep that going. That's just getting better. Just keep opening up that walk. See if you can get that same walk we had on the lunge line. Good. Go ahead and take the diagonal and change the rein. Just keep trying to open up in front of you. Always giving the rein to him, back to the weight of the rein as much as he wants as he stretches out in front of you. Yeah, just keep opening up that walk.
Walk on.
Yeah, keep that going.
Come on. Walk on. Okay, come on. You don't have to poop. Go. Come on. Walk on.
Good. Keep opening up that walk.
Over.
Keep that going. It's getting a little more lively. Getting better. Keep it going.
He's
Yeah,
doing that
really,
thing where he's bending his head to the outside.
yeah. Just keep trying to straighten him in front of you, get him to stretch.
Come on. Come on.
Keep it going.
Come on. Over. 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 Over.
Go ahead and turn by the center line and do a leg yield to the left.
Come on.
And keep it going. Yeah, it's getting better. Step over a little more so you can get a little more leg yield out of him. Good. That's getting better. Anyway, there you go. Last couple of steps there were better.
Come on.
Yeah, keep opening that. Now, when you get on this long side, I want you to ask him to trot.
Come on.
Let's see what happens.
Come on. Over. Trot.
Yeah, okay.
Up. Trot.
Keep it going.
Trot. Come on. Trot.
Keep going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Trot. Come on. Trot.
Keep it going. Tap. Keep it going. Not bad. Keep it going. Good. Now ask him to walk.
And walk.
I want it to be your idea rather than his. And just keep going large. That better walk now.
That's it. Walk on. Over.
Good. Prepare to trot again. And then again trot. Back up into it. Good, not bad. Try to keep opening it, get to the point where you feel like you can continue without having to leg. Keep it going, keep it going through that corner there, keep it going, keep it going, deep your shoulders back, good, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Tap. Keep opening it up. Good, 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 good. That's getting better. Keep it going, tap.
That's it.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Don't walk it. Keep it going, keep it going.
Trot.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Good. Let him stretch out in front of you.
Trot.
Give a little more of your range. Give a little more range. Just make it a little more active. Go, getting better. Now ask him to walk again.
And walk.
I want it to be your idea. Good. Now go ahead and change on the next diagonal. Yeah, keep that going. That going. When you get through the next long side, you're going to ask him to trot again.
Come on, walk on. Trot. Come on.
Keep that going.
Trot. Come on. Trot. Trot.
Keep
Trot.
it going. Keep your
Trot.
shoulders back. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Trot.
Try to keep
Trot.
it going. Step.
Trot. Trot. Trot.
Yeah. Keep it
Trot.
going.
Trot.
Keep it going for a moment.
Trot.
There. Good. Keep it going. There. Good. Starting to open up a little bit. Keep it going.
Trot. Come on.
Get his tail straight up.
Come on, buddy.
Keep it going for a moment.
Come on.
If you can.
That's it.
Now ask him to walk again.
And walk.
Yeah. Now let's come to this one. I want you to go ahead and dismount and put him back on the lunge line.
So that's pretty much what happened to me on Tuesday, what we just did. Come on. Walk on.
That wasn't, a lot of what he did today was good. So I want to stop and just get him back on the lunge line and just open up that trot again. Just so, once again, we want to instill in him that, this is what you have to do before we're going to be done. But as I said, obviously he's never been the super high horse, but he does seem a little, as soon as you start going there, the tail starts coming up and, there may be a little, said he may have not been drinking enough water, something, but we can get back off of him and just get a good swing in the trot again. In fact, just go ahead and pull the saddle off again, too.
Okay.
I just want to go back and really just let him be free again.
We could do that.
Yeah.
The one thing that I was wondering is, now he's got a little bit more fur on him. Maybe I should loosen the girth up a little bit. You know what I mean? But I hate to do that.
Well, how tight are you putting the girth? I mean, that's, that shouldn't.
Well, I could get my finger between it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you should always be able to, on the side, you should be able to slide your hand under it fairly easily, but not on the sternum. You check on the sternum, right? So you shouldn't be able to slide, like there, you should be able to slide your hand pretty easily, okay?
Yeah, there I can.
But
down here.
Right on the sternum, down there, that's where it should be. It should be hard to get your hand under there.
Yep.
But you should always be able to get your hand under it on the side or it's too tight.
Yeah. No, that's what I strive for. But, it's all these little things. You do a little bit of, just to check little things to make sure they're where they need to be.
Absolutely. Well, I think the interesting thing here, looking at him, the thing I see the most interesting is how drawn up he is in his hind gut there today, for as cold as it is, and he hasn't been doing much, so he ought to be kind of fat, you would think. But so it makes me think he's either not getting enough water, or in this cold weather, he may be a horse that needs a lot more grain.
Yeah, that's true. Last year he did lose a lot of weight.
Yeah, so I would try, I know no one loves it when I say this, but I fed all my horses the same old Purina 4-way for 25 years, and I never had a single problem. I never had a colic. I never had any of these issues that people have these days, and I could get enough power into my horses when I wanted them to have some juice. So I don't know, and I know these old kind of things are not so. Everybody has all these newfangled ideas about how we ought to feed them, but I see horses being more all these. I'm wondering. I'm seeing more of this stuff, and I'm wondering if there isn't underlying causes of, is it because hay is all grown with Roundup these days or something? I just don't really know. It's an interesting thing to me, though, how many horses I run into these days that have ulcers, that have this and that, have all these stomach problems. It seems to be a very common thing that I never, used to rarely encounter, and
Yeah, I think you're on to something with the hay. You know what I mean?
yeah,
We got pretty decent hay this year,
yeah.
but we think it's pretty decent. You know what I mean? Because
See, I always worry about the pesticide. I wonder what's on it,
yeah,
and if it, is something, this kind of stuff that I can do with everything else. I mean, now go ahead and trot. I mean, I'm loving
trot,
his walk.
trot,
So,
trot.
so once again, to see if we can get back to that big swing, so we let him know what it is that we want.
Trot. Trot. Come.
A little
Trot.
more active.
Come.
Good there. Good. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Big swing. Like that. Good. Like that. That's all. Keep that. Just like that. That's all I want to see. Just there. Keep that. That's really good. Keep that all the way around the circle. One more time. See, his tail's already coming up there again. So he's trying to move stuff through. Seems. Oh, finally.
Okay, bud.
Now, let's see if he'll trot now.
Trot. Trot.
A little bigger, a little more active. Good. Good there. A little more active. Yeah. Good. I like this. Keep that.
Trot.
Good. Very good there. Good.
Trot on.
Right there. Keep that. Right there. And let him walk.
And walk. And walk.
Was he outside today or inside?
Outside. Outside all day, yeah.
That probably explains why he's not higher than he is in here. Good. I think we can stop with that for today.
Okay. And who?
A lot of what I saw, I like a lot. I really would think you should try upping his food. Is what I think we should do. Is we should give this horse some more power food. I mean,
yeah, more calories.
Yeah, but not just more calories. I mean, the kind of I want protein. I mean, oats, good quality, that kind of stuff. I mean, you've got all these different things that people do these days, but this horse just looks like he needs some go juice. He needs the kind of if it's not something internal. Now it was interesting because he definitely was trying to get that out through the whole thing. So that I would take a look at that when you look at it over there. In fact, just go over to that poop and pick it up. Pick up a hunk and see how dry. What does it look like when you do that, or at least kick it with your foot or something?
Yeah, I mean it's a little dry. It's definitely probably could use a little bit more moisture, I'd say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's definitely not.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like to me even from here. So I would say that may be a little problem. Let's up his power stuff. Let's put him on give him a little more. A protein is whatever you have, but be sure it doesn't, not soy protein, not just,
Yeah.
Get him some rolled oats, or something like that, or Purina 4-way, something that's just an old-fashioned, good old power food that I want him to, and once again, he is looking thin to me. I mean, he's got a lot of hair on him, but he was really drawn up today. So, as little as you've been doing, I expect him to kind of have a bit of a hay belly. He doesn't at all. So, as I said, let's try upping his feed a little bit. Increase it like 20, whatever. Look at all the feed you're getting.
Yeah.
Give him something. Try to increase his protein by 20 or 30% in the day, and let's see if we can see if he does, because he should just feel better than this. So between those two things, and just really be sure, I mean, that he might be, some horses need electrolytes in the winter, and not in the summer, so this kind of stuff. And because I think that's a little bit of the problem with him.
Yeah.
So let's do that, because otherwise everything was really good today, other than this. He's gone backwards in that thing of his personal energy, if you will. So either he's not eating enough calories in this cold weather to keep it there, which I think is the issue. But I mean, because he shouldn't be this thin. So I was with a little work as you've been doing, I expected him to have gotten fatter.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah, I'll look into that.
to say, but it's not hay. Hay is just filler. Give them, they need protein food. Power food. Like to feed a racehorse.
Yeah.
I mean, my horses regularly, my competition horses back east, where we used to feed, where I fed grass hay. I mean, we fed some of them, 9-10 pounds of grain 2-3 times a day. For 3 to event this kind of thing, to have the kind of power to do that kind of work. So let's try that and gradually build it up and see how it goes, and see if it doesn't begin to help him a little bit.
Yeah,
because everything looks good. He doesn't look sore. He looks fine. He just looks like he just needs more energy. But everything else, in many ways, was better than it's been. His walk was better. The stretch was really good. He got to a really good place. It's just he just doesn't have enough go juice. So
sounds like a game plan.
Excellent work. You guys have a great week. Put him on that. Let's see what changes, and I look forward to seeing you next week, hopefully.
Yep, Thursday. We'll plan on it.
All right, good. See you soon. Thanks for joining.
Yep, bye.